Welcome to Ty's Tips for the COVID at Risk. Co-Videos Episode 2. Surfaces, floor and non-floor, footwear, and general sanitation. This video will discuss larger surfaces. Small, but very important grocery or box surfaces will be discussed in the grocery and shopping video. Because we're in the first few months of the viral pandemic, the list of the COVID at-risk population may change as medical knowledge and experience grow. So we will add two red categories, asthma and people who may have been infected with the Epstein-Barr virus, often via mononucleosis, the kissing disease. Governments are not spending millions to clean streets for nothing. Would governments clean streets just for show? There's not been much talk about this on regular TV. Obviously, there is a concern that coronavirus is on the street's surfaces. How do surfaces like streets, public bathroom sink tops, or even your house floor become contaminated with infectious coronavirus? Surfaces can be contaminated by coming into contact with other contaminated surfaces, liquids, or airborne particles. As we discussed in Video 1A, 100 million coronaviruses can fit on a pinhead. Over time, trillions may end up on the floor of a public bathroom, via direct deposit from splashing feces and urine, or aerosolized particles from toilet flushes, sneezes, and coughs. This is why public bathrooms are COVID grand centrals. As we'll see later, naked coronavirus remains infectious for up to 4 hours on copper, 1 day on cardboard, 2 days on stainless steel, and 3 days on plastic. Those numbers do not account for urine or fecal matter that may protect the virus, nor do they account for the temperatures below 39 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 degrees Celsius, which may preserve the virus from months to forever. Most sneaker bottoms are rubberized plastic and have large grooves and smaller crevices, therefore carrying dirt and grime, which also likely extend viral longevity. As was discussed in the first video series, public toilets are COVID grand central for numerous reasons, and if you have been to the city or shopping, someone has likely brought viruses from the public toilets into your path, and thus onto your shoes, where you will walk the virus into your house with your carpet. By the way, there are fewer places more unsanitary than a public toilet, but this is definitely one, an airplane toilet. The only tiny redeeming factor is the small airflow down the toilet. Mass street spraying may be intended to display government intentions. However, it is difficult to determine if they are able to exterminate the virus from every step you take. Sneaker bottoms are made of plastic, as are most carpets and many indoor floor coverings. Remember that COVID-19 remains infectious for the longest on plastics? The COVID at risk should be careful to never bring their outdoor shoes much past the front door. Shoe bottoms should be bleached after every outing. Once again, 1 to 10 diluted bleach is kryptonite to coronavirus and works in fractions of a second if dirt and grime do not protect the virus. In the video, the person is bleaching their sneaker bottoms. Liberal use of the spray carries away a lot of the dirt and grime, so the bleach makes more direct contact. Be sure to hold the shoes so the spray droppings gravitate downward away from your skin. Also, be wary to avoid the sides or decorative upper parts of the shoe. Dilute bleach spraying of the bottoms of leather shoes has not caused any significant noticeable damage in our family's experience. However, even if bleach did, the life of a COVID at risk is certainly more important than a pair of shoes. On a sunny day, sneakers may dry on rocks or their sides in just several minutes. The concentration of the deposited hypochlorite will soar as the water in the diluted bleach solution evaporates. This may be as good as disinfection gets, but still, for the COVID at risk, having a front door shoe rack and never walking inside your house with those outdoor shoes, even once they have been bleached, is recommended. Having several pairs of sandals may be helpful to avoid walking across outdoor areas where your outdoor public shoes may have been. Bleaching your around the house or yard sandals when you have your little spray bottle handy is a good sanitary habit. 1 to 10 diluted bleach is coronavirus kryptonite and has numerous uses to protect the COVID at risk, including spraying just about everything that does not corrode. For anything that you worry might corrode, denature, or discolor, there's dilute sprayable dishwashing detergent. Because the water is already pre-mixed with the detergent, the oily virus coat can disintegrate at the detergent's water-oil interface. Many of you remember dishwashing detergent as that bottle of viscous liquid. It either refused to come out when squeezed or finally shot out in large gobs. When the concentrated matter did come out, it was inconvenient to use, requiring too much water to disperse or remove. Well, dilute sprayable dishwashing detergent is quite different. It is controllable, portable, and even sprayable as a fine mist. It is economical for dozens of uses, ranging from quickly cleaning eyeglasses to fruit and even Corona. Even with the constant use, a standard store bottle lasts our family about 6 months. Dilute it 1 to 3 or 1 to 5 in water until you make what you need, but do not put more than 3/4 full in any bottle. Invert the bottle or sprayer half a dozen times or so to mix. Do not shake the bottle too hard as many bubbles will interfere with the mixing. For such applications, bar soap cannot even compare in practicality with the other options that dilute sprayable dishwashing detergent gives. For example, dilute sprayable dishwashing detergent may be rinsed off after spraying, or it even may simply be wiped off by paper towels. Just please remember, any soap not thoroughly rinsed from a hard floor may present a slipping hazard. Some surfaces that might be amenable to dilute sprayable dishwashing detergent may include your car, door handles, and even metallic furniture. Don't forget, pets and kids can get and carry coronavirus. Animals and kids virtually live in the carpet. Do you really want to bring a highly infectious virus into your home on your shoes? Diluted bleach can be sprayed on white or dirty white synthetic carpets, if you are fortunate enough to have those. Often, car floor mats, outdoor mats, inexpensive front door mats are actually pretty good for bleach spray. Unfortunately, bleach may damage non-synthetic wool, silk, or colored carpets. If you are worried about non-synthetic, colored wool, or silk carpets, then consider our old friend from the first video group, sprayable 1 to 3 dilute dishwashing detergent. It has 4 minor ingredients and 1 main ingredient that may thwart coronavirus while cleaning your carpet. Often, car floor mats, outdoor mats, or inexpensive front door white mats are good for a bleach spray to extend protection in case a family member gets sloppy. You may be out and about and encounter concerning fomites, such as door handles, elevator buttons, or touchscreens. If so, then consider maneuvers such as gloves, the outsides of pockets, the top of a baseball cap, or the bottom of a jacket for indirectly operating these things. I like to call the use of the outside of a baseball cap the hat trick. If it is someone else's door handle, button, or touchscreen, you may wish to use your little dilute bleach spray bottle, as bleach is fast-acting and super effective. Unfortunately, bleach spray may be corrosive. However, if the fomite belongs to you, and you do not want to risk bleach, then sprayable 1 to 3 dilute dishwashing detergent may suffice, if rubbed with a paper towel held through a glove. It is also beneficial to distribute the sprayed bleach with a paper towel held through a glove. Using the outside of a cap is the hat trick. The cap you may be wearing during an outing can be easily accessed. Grab the cap by the bill, consider the outside of the cap dirty, grab the door handle from the inside part of the hat to operate it. Once done, grab the hat by the bill and pull it back on your head. The hat trick works for elevator buttons and latches too. Almost any type of hat will do. If it is your door handle, then there may be an alternative. Copper kills viruses incredibly well. Copper foils and tapes are cheap and widely available, even on Amazon.com. In case you are worried about copper toxicity, which should be small with limited exposure, brass is always an alternative. In brass, copper is tightly bound but still effective. Amazon also carries genuine brass foil. These tapes or foils can be placed over your stainless steel or aluminum door handles until the coronavirus pandemic has passed. Please be careful not to buy artificial brass or copper-colored products made from other materials. Different viruses, even within a family, remain infectious for different times on different surfaces under different conditions. For example, SARS coronavirus 1s differs from SARS coronavirus 2s. In the commonly cited New England Journal of Medicine, coronavirus 19 lasts a day on cardboard, 2 days on stainless steel, and 3 days on plastic. However, sadly, not included in the study was the more practical duration on these surfaces. For example, if the virus is covered in mucus, spit, or even a booger, the components of which are actually used to preserve viruses at temperatures under 39 degrees Fahrenheit. So, in practicality, since the virus is often protected by debris, it is capable of remaining infectious for much, much longer than the aforementioned times. Keep this in mind wherever you go, as you can make decisions more easily when given a few simple facts. Speaking of wherever you go, we will discuss a go bag for the COVID at risk in the grocery and shopping video. Coronavirus is certainly content at human body temperatures and moisture levels. Fevers do not slow it down. 132 degrees Fahrenheit may likely reduce viral infectivity after 30 minutes, provided the virus is not coated in thick, highly concentrated debris. It appears that 198 degrees Fahrenheit for 15 minutes may be best for inactivation. However, this is practically boiling. The numbers need to be weighed as the April 2020 French study from which they were derived also used lysis buffers which inactivate viruses. Unfortunately, debris is virus protective and stabilizing in hot and cold temperatures. In fact, scientists code viruses in protein or sugary debris to freeze preserve them forever. More scientific studies would be helpful regarding the effects of various types and thicknesses of debris on coronavirus survival on different surfaces at different temperatures. The fact that debris coatings reinforce or pamper with viruses further supports the importance of detergents and soap, since they also help loosen types of debris. When outside temperatures range from 80 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, the temperatures inside a car parked in direct sunlight bakes at 130 to 172 degrees Fahrenheit. So the magic 130 degree Fahrenheit number can be reached simply by leaving some items in your car, windows closed, for about 30 minutes in the summer sun. Other three-dimensional surfaces you may wish to decontaminate may fit into a 55-gallon black trash bag. Use a good tight bag closure as there may be no airflow to get high temperatures. Beware as electronics, some plastics, cold foods, and perishable foods are not suited for such heating. I hope you found Part 2A helpful. If you wish to know the supporting information behind the how, please turn into 2B, the why.